Hi there. All right, so in this video, I'm going to talk about this one really kind of counterintuitive shift, but it will make such an impact in just giving you more peace and stability and consistency in the food department, but also just life through all this chaotic, turmoil-filled time. So watch this video, practice this shift, and watch it work some magic in your life. All right, so this is kind of counterintuitive, and it's especially counterintuitive if you have came from like a diet type culture. Most of our clients come from dieting. Most of the women we work with are strong, powerful, well, all the women we work with are strong, powerful women. But a lot of them are very like type A perfectionists, really trying to get things right. And maybe they don't feel like they quite ever get to where they want to be, but there's a lot of pressure they put on themselves, a lot of criticism. So we kind of come from this school of thought because we think because of the pressure, because of the criticism, because of the pushing and the willpower and the force and the trying to stick to the perfect plan in the perfect way, that that's going to be what gets us to where we want in life. And when we take a step back and look at this with food, we see that all that force and all that rigid sticking to it, it actually creates a chain reaction of things in your physiology, in your brain and body that lead you to thinking more about food, overeating, binge eating, all these things that we ultimately want to stay away from, right? And so to kind of take it back to what we were talking about on that rigid, controlling piece that I see so many struggle with, like my big takeaway for you, this big counterintuitive shift is to actually just be easy and gentle on yourself during this time. Now, disclaimer. This doesn't mean not hold yourself to a high standard. This doesn't mean not trying your best to show up for yourself and your loved ones through all the chaos that's happening in the world. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is to give yourself a little bit of a break. Like, shit has been hard, for lack of better terms. As far as like our needs, right? Our core needs, our physiological needs feel like they've been threatened. We haven't been sure if food will be in the grocery stores. We have to stock up on all this food at our house. We don't really know what's happening. Then you add not knowing if you can connect with others, and well, we can't right now. We're on quarantine unless we're hanging out like this, right? Or all of these things, our safety, our security, our health of our family, financial security, food, all of our needs, like these basic core needs as humans have been threatened through all this coronavirus stuff, right? And so when your base needs are threatened, of course you're going to get anxious. Of course you're going to go into survival mode. And if you've struggled with food, it's very likely that you're going to grab food. Even someone who hasn't struggled with food, it's likely right now that they're going to go to food when they're bored or kind of sitting with themselves and their own feelings around the house or whatever that might be. So I just want to remind you to take a breath, be gentle on yourself, be easy on yourself. And, really keep coming back to the question of, what do I need right now? Okay, family needs this, work needs this, life needs this, kids' school needs this. These things I need to do. I need to clean it up with my food, whatever that is. Okay, cool. There's all these external things happening right now that are telling me what I need to do for myself. But from my internal self, what is my internally directed answer, right? What do I need to feel okay right now? How do I need to take care of myself right now to support myself through this? How do I need to eat right now to feel satiated to go about my day? What kind of meal do I need to feel good? Not what the diet told me, not what, so-and-so teaching the workout virtually online told me, not what the Instagram model I follow, who's probably photoshopped and God knows what else told me. What do I need to feel energized and good? What do I need to feel clear-minded? Okay, I'm supposed to do this work right now. All I want to do is eat a snack. Okay, do I need to take care of a need first before I do my work so I don't keep hitting the cabinets? Just keep coming back and checking in on yourself through this process, because I know some men might be watching this, but a large portion of our audience are women. And women especially, men do this too, right? Women especially, we reference others way more than we reference ourselves. I'll give you an example. You sit down at a restaurant with your girlfriends, the waiter comes and asks, does anyone want bread? And do you just say, yes, I want bread? Or do you look at everyone and see what they want? If you're out with a girlfriend and the waiter's like, do you guys want another drink? Are you just like, yeah, you know what? I do want a drink. Or no, I'm good. I don't really want one. You look and are we get another drink? Should we get another drink? You think we should order that app? What do you think? There's a lot of external checking. As women, we want to make sure everyone's good. We want to make sure everyone's okay. We want to take care of the group. We got to make sure everyone's needs are met. And so often we skip over our own. So the big shift is be gentle on yourself. And if you are going to be rigid about anything, my rigid assignment, my one rigid thing I would tell you to do is check in with yourself. And I just had a little notification go off on my phone. And that it's not the notification that I'm thinking, but I thought it was my affirmation. So what I highly suggest everyone do is take your phone and put in a reminder to ask yourself what you need. Literally just a little thing. What do I need right now? And have it go off every hour. And when that thing goes off, hand on the heart, hand on the belly, deep breath in through your nose, deep exhale, and ask yourself what you need. So we're gonna do that right now together. Hand on your heart, hand on your belly, deep breath in through your nose. What do I need right now to feel my very best? And marinate in that answer. Do you need a dance party? Do you need to call a friend? Do you need to beat the shit out of a pillow? Do you need to yell at the top of your lungs? Do you need to, ideally not at anyone, right? Yeah, just out into the air. Do you need to watch a Netflix show? Do you need to cook a meal? Do you need to say, you know what? I just can't cook, fam. We're getting to go tonight. What do you need? Like, what do you need? Honor yourself, take care of yourself so you can ultimately show up for others. And if you are struggling with food, I know how hard a food struggle, binge eating, living under a hangover of food, overeating on the quarantine snacks, whatever that is, I know how much harder it can make this process. So I made a really great training. It's about 20 minutes long. I'm in front of my whiteboard, breaking things down, and I talk about the 3 steps to stop overeating while you're at home with all the food around. So all you got to do to get that training is click the link just below this video to make sure you get access to it. That training will help you and support you and guide you through this difficult time, because the food is unlocked. If you got the food piece down, everything else gets so much easier. So get that training now and then come back on Tuesday for videos. I'm sharing a new video every Tuesday to support you through all the chaos and to support you with food so you can feel your best for your life. All right, sending love, be safe, be well, and I'll see you next week.